Do you tell the patients it's my way or it's the highway? Dentists tend to do that. Physicians tend to do that. People tend to do that. We're not always sensitive to where someone is. In my book, People, Not Patients, Treating People, Not Patients, I talk about the importance of meeting patients where they are, because they don't know where they should be. That's our responsibility to teach patients where they should be. Let me tell you about something that happened today in the office with one of my associates. She came to me and she says, this patient just wants tooth number 10 taken care of because they broke it, but look at the x-rays. I look at the x-rays and guess what? They need a full mouth rehabilitation. They're missing about 10 teeth, and about 8 teeth have periapical radiolucencies. They have decay, they have severe periodontal disease. Patient's a disaster, and is an architect. So you wouldn't think an architect to walk around like this, but a lot of people just don't know the kind of situation their mouth is in, and I don't know why he hasn't come to the dentist. I don't know why he's let his mouth get like that. Most of the time, people let their mouths get to a situation like that because they either don't know, they're in a tremendous amount of fear, they've had bad experiences, they maybe have a financial problem, they may have just gone through a divorce, they may have had a severe family problem that they haven't talked to you about. Who knows what went on with this patient? And the patient said to my associate, I just want tooth number 10 fixed. Because what happened is they go, I was getting my teeth cleaned and tooth number 10 fell out. Well, tooth number 10 was decayed through and through. It didn't fall due to the cleaning, it was decayed. But the patient is blaming the hygienist, and all they want is this one tooth. Well, they found me online. Well, if you found my practice online, what do you know? We treat comprehensively. He may be saying he only wants one tooth fixed, but what he's really saying is, I don't trust you. I'm not ready to trust you. So what do you do when someone doesn't trust you? How do you earn their trust? Well, you earn their trust by listening. That's the first thing. You listen to the patient. You listen to where they're at. Listen to why they're in the situation they are. And you try to bring them along. It's a neuro-linguistic programming technique. It's called a hook or bait, and switch. You hook the patient by listening. You take them along. You tell them that you understand. And once they understand that you understand, then you can move them in this direction. And now you have a relationship where you can actually move the patient in a position where you're going to do them more help than harm. I would never take out the tooth. I would never do an implant on a patient that has severe periodontal disease. I would never mistreat them. However, I might do something for that patient that takes care of their immediate need without hurting them. What would that be? Well, patient broke tooth number 10 down to the gingival margin. Previous dentist says you got to take the tooth out. Well, a tooth doesn't hurt. It has an abscess, but the patient has 10 other abscesses. So the patient only wants a flipper because they can't leave the house. So what am I going to do? My associate says, what should we do? I don't know what to do with this patient. I said, make them a flipper. I go, but don't touch them. Just take a digital scan, give them a flipper, and tell them that they have a significant problem and that you need to do a comprehensive examination. Maybe after you give them the flipper, they'll let you do a comprehensive examination and you'll be able to do what they need. Or maybe they'll just leave and you'll never see them again. In either case, the patient gets to do what they want to do once you educate them. So what did she do? She did a digital scan and she sent it out to have an Essex appliance made. I said, don't do any treatment, because once you do treatment, then you own the problem. Then that patient owns you. And now you're part of the problem, not part of the solution, because you're working in a way that's not the most appropriate for that patient. So after she finished the digital scan, the patient goes, you know something? I'm ready for a comprehensive examination. So as I'm doing this video right now, she's downstairs doing a comprehensive examination on a patient that there's a very good chance will go through a full mouth rehabilitation. If she didn't make him the flipper, if she didn't say she'd make him the Essex appliance or the flipper, that relationship would never have a chance to take off, to germinate. And that's important. So what's the reason I'm talking about this? I'm not saying to mistreat people. I'm not saying to do malpractice. I'm saying meet a patient where they are, and hopefully you can lead them to where they should be. Because, oftentimes, if I do everything that a patient wants me to do, I'd be hurting patients. Sometimes I say to the patient, I go, I'd love to do that. I go, but my responsibility is to protect you from hurting yourself. And oftentimes, that's our role in healthcare. We have to protect the patients from hurting themselves, because they'll go online, they'll hear something from a friend, from the barber, from the butcher, from the florist, and say, oh, my friend had it done this way. My friend had an immediate implant. My friend had all their teeth taken out. They walked out with a full set of teeth. It was perfect. Or my friend had all their teeth taken out, and they walked out with a full set of teeth, and they've been in pain ever since. Both things can happen. You want to do it the right way, and you wanted to do it your way, which hopefully is the right way. And when you can bring patients into that arena where everything is done ideally, sometimes you may get them there in a circuitous route, maybe a rocky road to get them there, but once they're there, then you're in a circle of trust, as Robert De Niro says in one of his movies. You're in that circle of trust where the patients trust you and you trust the patient, and then you can do great things for them and yourself and everybody else around you. So it's just my way of being the gift. Have a great day, everybody. I hope this video was somewhat helpful for you. I hope it was very helpful for you. That's somewhat. What am I talking about? Have a great day. And remember, be the gift.